Welcome, strategy game fans. It's Rob from eXplore here today with Wildermyth, which is a game that's going to surprise quite a few of you, I believe, because it's awesome in a lot of ways. It's built as what you'd expect a fantasy XCOM to be, and in a lot of ways, I would agree with that. So let's go ahead and just get into it. It's really big into character development, which I think is super awesome about this game, and throughout the game, throughout the chapters, you have various characters that you'll not only meet, but you create here in the beginning, we'll show. And there's a lot of things that can happen with them, and it's pretty awesome. So I wanted to showcase this game because I think a lot of people are going to be pretty excited about it. So let's go ahead and hit new story. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I don't know what these other few things are, but we're just going to do Age of Ulstrix because I believe that's the main way this game is supposed to be played. Yeah, a 3-chapter story that is geared towards new players. I believe that means me. So difficulty, it can be C.S. Lewis, J.K. Rowling, George R.R. Martin, or Edgar Allan Poe. I'm going to go with J.K. Rowling, but I think it's hilarious that that's how they do their difficulty settings. And I guess you can eventually pick the mods, which is pretty cool. So let's go ahead and do a re-roll one time or two or 5 or 7. I like everyone but the middle one, so let's go ahead and see about changing him to see maybe something that looks a little bit like me. I know there's bald guys in here, and I usually cut my hair pretty short, so let's see if I can find someone who's a little bit more like me. Come on, come on. Can I just take this person? Yes, I can. And I can just do that. Alright, so let's change... What can I do here? Stats, relationships. No, I can't actually change the way they look. So that's unfortunate. But I guess it's part of, not making a bunch of people that would be you. Or people in your life. I don't know. Maybe it's just to create some randomness to this. Oh wow, look, the story changes too. Look at that. That's super cool. Alright, so let's come back out actually, and we'll randomize to a dude. We'll just have one dude. He is a romantic hothead, future hunter. So we have a future warrior who is this greedy goofball named Frelia. And we have Sarkin and Brenisha. Yeah, she's an aloof leader. I don't know how you can be an aloof leader. You don't like to talk to people, but you lead them. Alright, let's do it. Am I ready? I was born ready. Yes, I am. This book, there's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. If not me, who will tell the tale? Right, then this must be the beginning. Here in our yondering country, something in the woods is very strange. Bothered only by the prodding of her own empty doubts, a young woman named Frelia took the seasonal road to the town of Waterflume. Everyone's life is their own private legend. Told in songs, riddles, jokes, it's like cooking. Sure, the tale of Frelia Lodencoil might not be full of rare ingredients, but it's how you prepare them, isn't it? Don't overcook your humor or it gets rubbery. Or don't overmix your metaphors because... Alright, no more useless thoughts. Morning's getting late, and I still have to drag Sarkin out his door. He'll have something ready to argue about that'll take all our time. Smoke? Smoke! Choose. So I can say if he dies without paying me back, which I guess will create some sort of rivalry. And then I have, looks like Sarkin starting fires again, friendship, or that boy's gonna die before I can tell him. Which is a romance. Let's do friendship. Sarkin, tell me it wasn't you this time. Alright, so this is the bread and butter of Wildermyth here. The tactical battles. And there's a lot to them. More than meets the eye for sure. So let's go ahead and move. We'll move this way. By the way, I love the papercraft aesthetic here. I think it's fantastic. It's not used very often, and it reminds me of like Paper Mario in a lot of ways. And also, something I said in the podcast, and if you are watching this and haven't listened to the podcast, you should check out Explominate.co and check out the podcast, because the two developers here, the main developers, the artist and programmer, had a lot to say about the game. And yeah, it's super cool. And we talked about how I thought the aesthetic was sort of pseudo Wind Waker-ish from Zelda, but it's very much its own thing, and I like it a lot. So, all right, let's move over here. We're just gonna move up to this spot over here, because that's where we're supposed to move. All right, we're gonna open this door. Well, his home looks fine. Sarkin, you have breakfast ready? I'm starving. Is that Frelia? Coming. Tell me you brought something nice. Oh, I left my... No time now. These things came. I'm not sure what they were. Caused chaos. This one behind the house won't leave. Grab something and hit it. Garoo! Choose. You know what? Fork 'em. If you can dig with it, you can fight with it. This is for cooking. Why'd I grab this? That's awesome. You know what? You know what? Fork 'em. We can beat the thing, right? Better than trying to stab a fire to death. Just be ready when you open that door, yeah? Alright, so the folk cards are a row. And the one thing that I'll say about this game, I love the aesthetic, like I said. The one thing that I do think needs a nice, maybe do-over is the UI. I believe that's in the cards, though, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, the UI just feels very plain. And when you have this like crazy, beautiful aesthetic, which is very colorful, the fact that the UI is kind of simple and not so pleasant to look at is a stark contrast for sure. All right, so we're gonna hit. Oh wait, no, this is my archer here. We're gonna bring Sarkin over here. We'll wait until they're a little bit closer together. Move him back one. Move him forward one. Move her. And push the done button. And we're going to go ahead and open this door. Where you at, Ro? Oh, wow. I don't know where it is. We're going to take you over here. Where you at, Ro boy? There you are. Alright, so let's move you this close maybe? Can I hit it? Oh, no, there's 2 rows. Alright, so we're going to just hit that done button right there. I'll defend Sarkin with my pitchfork. Because fork 'em. Alright, move you here. And you can hopefully hit them from here. Yes, you can. Awesome. Defend Sarkin. Yeah! Get out of here, foe, ro, momo. Alright, so, warriors like Frelia are built hardy, enduring, with a natural aptitude for battle. They develop powerful techniques for close combat. So I can choose Blood Rage, which is passive. Infuriated by wounds, Frelia deals +1 damage for every 2 health she is missing. Or Shield Shear. Once every other turn, Frelia attacks for half damage, but with +2 Shred. And then 1 turn cooldown for Zealous Leap. As a free action, Frelia makes a daring leap to 3 spaces away. If she mastered Engage, all enemies adjacent to the landing tile are engaged. So that's kind of like a taunt. But I like the idea of Frelia dealing +1 damage for every 2 health she is missing. She's like a berserker at that point. I like that idea. And then here we have hunters like Sarkin thrive in the wild, surviving through stealth and peerless archery. They master their surroundings and bring down large quarry. So we can do Quelling Moss, which is Sarkin's physical attacks apply +1 poison, or Jump Jaw, which once per combat as a free action, Sarkin throws a Jump Jaw trap that will damage and pin the first enemy who walks near. Then we have Flash Cone. Once per combat, Sarkin throws a Flash Cone that blinds enemies and deals his potency as magic damage. I kind of like this idea of throwing a Jump Jaw trap. But I also like the idea of applying poison too. I like passive things. Ooh, what do I do? I'm going to do the jump jobs. Alright, so we've got a Cloak of Power. So this is really something I like a lot. So watch as I actually apply it. It immediately shows up on my character, which I think is fantastic. I love that. I love that kind of like, you know, dynamicism, and also just making my people look cool. I'm like a 12-year-old trapped in a something-year-old's body. Alright, well, that was easier than I thought. We wrecked that thing. We should go. Brenisha, that's what we call it. Brenisha. Brenisha is alone. Sorry, I know it's bad timing, but we promised to meet her. Now, all the way to that shadowy ruin? What about my home? The fire's out. The thing is dead. The other townsfolk will do what needs doing. And now I'm curious. Now that you mention it, the tracks do lead that way. Why was Brenisha so intent on meeting us there? That old black tower. Don't you think there's more to it? Oh, Brenisha, always certain in your steps. Did you grow too confident? Alright, choose. Oh, see, now I can go with romance. Maybe I'm friends with the girl that looks like me and hitting on the blondie. Let's do it. Yep. I'm gonna go with a romance. You've always been a little fond of Brenisha, right? Yeah, I have. Don't tell her. You know what it is? No matter where she goes, things happen. So it's just... we tend to have adventures. Alright. So, scouting. In order to find sites in the wilderness, heroes must scout the land, which takes time. Click on an unscouted tile to show the scout action. So we're going to click on this one, and we're going to hit the scout action. And we're going to go. Let's go. Once we get there, the previous night, the tower of Brenisha had chosen to meet was a place she often used to escape to as a girl. She knew its rooms and floors so well, she could survive being chased through them, but they were a bit dusty. And now I wait, I suppose. Unless that beast breaks through. I wouldn't stand long against you, beast. But I wouldn't die quailing. Woof! The tower was a picturesque old ruin, perfect for a plot twist. The emptiness was deep and fragrant, the odor of 10,000 rains that have soaked into stone. But as the old will tell you, in dusty shadows, shy things look long ago overlooked. That book. Why have I never... Are you wondering why I'm talking to myself, beast? I'm also wondering. The book felt heavier than its slender spine suggested. Wildermyth. It was full of strange stories, the folklore of folk long forgotten. Circles of the ancients. Was wild nonsense, how a woodcutter could read the rings inside very old trees and so find the exact moment a grove began calling itself a forest. The jester and the jailer? Was the farcical tale of a condemned court jester. He convinced his guard that the world inside the cell was freedom, and so the dutiful guardswoman released him. I fancy myself rather competent in English, and farcical? I believe it's farcical. The Waterflume Quilters? Told of an assembly of very old people who, instead of dying, took up quilting. They lived together, speaking rarely, and made magnificent quilts. Brenisha reached the last word of the final tall tale. A few blank pages were left. This book. There's room in it for another story. It's cold. I'm stuck here. Right, then this must be the beginning. Here, in our yondering country, Brenisha wrote, not sure why, but finding words ready, omens had taken shape in the fabric of the land. There, inside the weird turning hearts that thrummed in, something in the woods is very strange. Some were just misgivings. They crept through her body like the sourceless aches once one wakes with. Others were more substantial. Now they seemed a thundering promise of doom. From the showery fringes of the lands we claim as our own, to the huddled homes of families close in kin home, Hope and friendship. Hope and kinship, lordy. Fears have begun to pool and fester, drowning good sense. In the wild black woods where birds once spelled, a hateful silence churns. Ooh, the Gorgon. A sudden, startling pain lit Bernice's head. It subsided. For a moment, she felt very blank. The story she'd written lay before her in luminous script, and more empty pages seemed to have sprouted up behind it. Why do I feel powerful? You're going to choose... Why is that spoon glowing and the staff is... I'm going to take the spoon. Open wide. Glurf. Alright, so this is something called Interfusion, which I really think is pretty rad. It's definitely unique to this game. I've never seen anybody try this before. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk in here, right? And we are going to interfuse an inanimate object. So we're going to interfuse the, the cabinet here, right? And, ooh, Scalding Rain. Can we do that too? Oh, yeah. So the cabinet allows me to do Scalding Rain? I wonder why that. I wonder if there's something, there must be something in there that allows for that. But basically what you do is you become connected, I guess, to an inanimate objects. And as a result, you can attack with those inanimate objects. It's very unique, very cool, and it's really awesome that like each of the inanimate objects create a different type of attack. So like here, let's go ahead and interfuse with the knives here. And then we're going to create a barrage of knives. And there you have it. Bernicia has just gone done and killed her. As a mystic, Bernicia has acquired the knack for interfusing her spirit with earthly things, drawing on these bonds to enact formidable magics. So we can do compulsion, which briefly interfuses with an enemy and forces it to move where she pleases. Ooh, I like that. Earth Scribe, I almost choked on my own spit. Advanced interfusion abilities for stones and bones. Allies may wall with objects that Bernicia is interfused with. That's pretty cool. And then Mythweaver, advanced interfusion for books and textiles. Interfused statues grant +1 potency. Interfused garb has a chance to reflect damage. I think this one's going to be good. I don't know. I don't know enough about the interfusion mechanic to know which one of these. I like the idea of being able to move this one though. I'm gonna do that. Oh, see, here we go. We're gonna have, see how it becomes a part of her. It's so awesome that way. The drawings just change based on what you're wearing. And see, even in the comics, I just love that so much. Did I just do that? I did. I felt the, you know, the something. And does this mean I'm capable of more? That it's my burden to become... Bernicia, you look good. You alright? Sarkin, I'm glad you're safe. Frelia, glad you made it too. You see that smoke? That's from water flume. Yeah, that's water flume. It's burning. How? Garoo! I've been a little busy myself, actually. Would you two mind terribly if we... So I'm not sure if you've ever seen a monster? Sure we have. We slay monsters. Well, I just learned I can do magic, so that's a lot of responsibility. It is. Assault Froggy Pool Folly. Alright. So we have to assault Foggy Pool Folly. Did I call it Froggy Pool? I did. We're going to assault Foggy Pool Folly. Alright, so we're going to... Let's go! Let's go! Will you guys get mad if I knock? We'll do it like before. If you're not the hunter, you're the prey. Trust me, I just came out of there methodical, patient. That's the key. No, we're going offensive. I am an offensive type of person. We're doing it. Knock, knock. Oh, see, she's even wearing the cape. This is so amazing. I love responsive stuff like this. Like, the fact that I have equipped this necklace and this cloak, and they're both now part of this cartoon, or whatever you want to say, animation or sequence. Fantastic. I can't think of any other game that's like that, honestly. especially hand-drawn games like this. Alright, so combat modifier, we have courage, all heroes +1 damage potency. And we're going to be up against raccoons and rose swarms. Alright, so Saken, you're going to go right there, man. And you're going to stop right there. And you going to come over here. And Frelia, you're a big strong lady. You're going to take up the middle there. Alright. Wow, they're way closer than I expected. So you can interfuse here. And then Bone Lance. Yes, ma'am. I will take the Bone Lance all day. And you're going to move one up and then punch this raccoon in the face with your fork and fork. And you can come over here and gut punch the row. That's alright. You're gonna get it now. You don't gonna get it. I don't want to do Bone Lance because I have a feeling it's gonna I have a feeling it's gonna come back this way. So let's do this guy here. Nope, that's not gonna work. So you're going to melee the crap out of him. Alright, we did it. Yes. Alright, so we're going to replace the pitchfork. Though my range is going to decrease, my damage will increase. And my wield? I don't know what wield is. The speed of the weapon. Fast weapons are harder to dodge, often making them preferable against more agile enemies. So my wield drops. So, but I have a shred now with the Fang Axe. That sounds awesome, by the way. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that. Because everything's better other than the wield, and the range is, you know, it's not significantly less, but it's still less. Some dawns are gray that should be golden. The smell of ash embitters the taste of victory. No rain. I wish we'd get some rain. Someone's got to keep fighting. On our roads, our hills, and our places, or in our wild places, the threat will only grow. We all feel that. What started here could be much bigger than us. So I was thinking, let's not wait to be overrun. We'll walk these lands, we'll learn how to fight, we'll send out word, a call for the able and strong, and we'll name this company of heroes. Oh, I like this. I forgot that I just randomly chose one the first time I played through this. The Rangers of the Famous Pine. Okay, that sounds amazing. The Brigade of the Undeniable Swan. I like this. The Rangers of the Famous Pine. I think they're all actually pretty awesome. And then you could do your own, but I'm totally doing the Rangers of the Famous Pine because that just sounds great. What are we standing around for then? Making up fancy titles? Let's go. Yeah, duh, we're making fancy titles. It's amazing. If this is what you're set on, then I'm into. Here follow the tales of the Rangers of the Famous Pine. Be remembered. I love it. Calamities. So your enemies improve their strategies after every fight. Okay, so I guess that's like an additional thing that they can summon now, and it's from the Gorgon group. So there's 4 enemy groups. I don't know what this 5th is going to be, but it looks like it's some sort of mechanical something. Here you have clearly like a spider something. This is obviously a reptilian. This looks something. I don't know. That looks particularly maybe regal. And then we have the Gorgon stuff, and these are like the Gorgon minions. So, yeah. Alright, so we're going to scout Agarona Gluggery. We've heard of trouble at Agarona Gluggery, but we need to clear the land first. So, this is the Swamp of Agarona. And then we could go to the Hills of Bladelund. So, let's go to the Swamp of Agarona. I feel like that... Oh, not currently reachable. Alright, so we're going to go to Blade's Triple Mount then. These mountains are impassable, so I guess I'm going here. I was kidding that whole time. I knew where I was going. That kind of looks like I'm... Oh, it's a mountain range. I should have looked at that. Alright, so the Hills of Bladelund have been revealed. And there's an assault lizard fisher. So let's do this. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to fight. Daybreak. As the heroes reach lizard fisher... Okay, I'm stumped. What possible reason could the Thrixie have for lurking all the way out here? Treasure? Loot? Something precious? Can you think of a better place to hide your valuables? There, I think I see a campfire ahead. Let's move in. Maybe we can catch them unawares. Or we could just rush them and move things along. Hang on. That's no campfire. What is it? Is this what they're here to protect? Seems pretty worthless to me. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a fire. How valuable can that be? Free me. Oh, the fire is saying that. Free the fire. We are kin. I feel your passion, the thirst for action that consumes you. It burns inside you, a pure, unquenchable flame. Just like me. Free me. Sarkin, no! Somebody stop him. I have to free it. I'm gonna free it. I hope I don't burn, but I'm going to. Sarkin, no! Fire needs to be free. Arrgh! Oh, great, I'm dying. I'm burning to death. Sarkin, are you okay? Yes. I feel... Oh my god, I'm on fire. That's amazing. I feel amazing. You look amazing too, buddy. Wow, if I touch your arm, will I get one too? Guys, I don't think the Thrix will happy we mess with their fire thing. Don't worry, right now I feel like I can fight them all myself. Yeah, you're like a living flame now. Alright, so we've got Dweavers and Thrusks. I've never actually seen these enemy types before. Oh, I'm excited. So I've got Cone of Fire now. What? That is amazing. I can do Silk Step, which hidden enemy units while in Great Plane able to move around and take advantage of surprise attacks. Yeah. Totally doing that. Alright, so do I double click it or what? There we go. Alright. And you with your spoon. Can we interfuse something over here? Yeah. It actually gives me... Oh, wait. Did I not do it? Here we go. It gives me sight, too, with some of this stuff. Like, I think the fire would have given me sight. And here she is with her axe. I love it. Alright, so... You actually can bone lance, right? Nope, not that far. So, we'll just move her over here to kind of goad this thingy, whatever it's called, the Thrusk. And you can move over here because you aren't being seen. You're invisible. Alright. We're going to leave it just like that. Have them come on forward. I believe that was... Oh, my god. It interfused that thing. I didn't know that enemies could interfuse. I don't like that at all. What will it do? Interfuse scenery. Interfuse scenery grants vision and can be focused. Oh. Okay, let's come up here. I don't like that they could do that. I don't like it at all. And you, now that you can maybe strike? No, because it's a melee strike. What? Why melee? Oh yeah, let's do this. And then... I'll come over here now that I'm still invisible. Oh wow, they're all interfusing. I don't like it. Yeah, get out of here with that. Oh no. Oh, because you have two heads, they attack twice. Alright, so let's actually choose this, and we're gonna bone lance this one into oblivion. Peace out, Holmes. And you should probably just go ahead and make way. Yeah, let's do it. Attack. 6 damage. Nice. Great hit. And let's see if you can kill him. Probably not. 3 damage. Not bad. Not bad. 4 damage is worse. So you hit me harder than I hit you. That's cool. Oh man, Frelia's a badass. Yeah. Alright, well, clearly... Wait, no. Hold on. That should go to my bow boy. Oh, no, no, no. I don't want to do that. I don't want to use it. Why can't I give it to my bow guy? Because Sarkin should have it, right? Or maybe he can't. Maybe he can't do that now that he's on fire. So then we'll just give it to her. Yeah, he might not be able to do it anymore now that he's on fire. So is that the last of them? Ha! Told you we could take them. Looks like it. So, are we gonna talk about that? What's to talk about? The fire called to me. It knew me. Whatever it is, its flame burns within the same passion that has always burned within me. This just means my outside finally matches my inside. Still not the weirdest thing that's happened to us, but it's up there. Just nobody else touched anything strange for a while, okay? This will make it a lot harder for you to sneak up on people. Yeah, like I ever sneak. You just snuck. You literally just snuck. Alright, so you know what? This is probably an opportunity for me to call it an episode. There's a lot to do still, for sure. But I do want to break these up because I'm going to play this for a while. I've really enjoyed it a lot. I love the snark and the funny, sort of loose and relaxed dialogue. It's fun. And I really like that the things that I'm picking up are being shown. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Why are you like this? Did you gain a level? Why is she like this? Has no tasks assigned. But she's like doing this glowy thing. And I can't really tell why. Maybe she's... Yeah, it still says she's a level 1 warrior. Oh, I can! I can totally do this. I should have looked at customize earlier when I was like, oh, I wonder if I can... So Sarkin can actually be exactly who I want him to be. We're going to make him a little bit more like me. So he's got that, and he's going to be bald. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so skin color, he's going to be a little more... No, I think... let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Hair color, I'm definitely like a black almost. There we go. Primary color, I like greens. I like forest greens. There we go. And the secondary color can be black. Blacker than the black is black. Times infinity. And I'm a short dude, so he's going to be a little bit shorter. And we're going to make him just a little bit wider because I'm a little muscular myself. Head and face. Name, we're going to change his name. We're doing it. We're going to change it to Rob. So it's Rob. That's what it is. And you know what's fantastic about this is that I can do... Alright, we're going to do this. And then we're going to come out and make this woman my wife. Because she'll like that. And if I didn't, she'd kill me. Oh, I need to give him a last name. So it'll be Beth Honecker. There we go. Kind of looks like her already, so I'm just going to leave it just like it is. And then we're going to come back out to Rob, and we're going to do Rob Honecker. Maybe I shouldn't do the same last name because they're not like together yet. So we'll give her a cool last name. There we go. She's Foxy. I'm a romantic hothead. That sounds about right, actually. That is Rob Honecker right there. I like it. An aloof leader. You know what? That's actually kind of like my wife, too. Wow. Weird. Alright, so I'm weirded out now. But that'll be cool. It'll be way easier for me to figure out who's who. And then, you know, we'll give this person a name of somebody that a friend of hers. We're going to change your name to... because that's my wife's best friend. And yeah, and a good friend of ours. So we're going to leave her just like that. Wait, you're not changing here though. So change, please. Okay, now we're going to. There we go. Awesome. And it looks like I'm dying. I've only got 3 out of 7 health. I wonder if I need to... Yeah, I can start this and just let him heal, I believe. I believe that was the case. All right, very good. So I'm healing ever so slowly, but we'll come back after the next episode, or after, yeah, into the next episode, we'll have a healed party, and we'll be, oh, I see what it is. It's just that it's selected. All right, so the little funny, cool little floaty things are just that I'm selected here. I noticed that after I selected Beth, it did the same thing for Beth. And it's in my color. That's so cool. There's so many little details about this game that are just killing me. I love them. Anyways, I need to stop this episode. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for episode 2 where we continue this. I'm enjoying myself very, very much. So hopefully you guys are enjoying watching it and are, you know, intrigued by what's on display here. Until next time, this was Rob for eXplore. Keep exploring.